Joshua Hearn. Joshua is the son of Kevin and Janelle Hearn. He has a weighted GPA of 4.06, and his AP and college prep courses include AP Calculus, AP Statistics, Math 251, Math 252, Business 101, Business 150, Business 214, Business 218, Writing 121, Spanish 101, Spanish 102, and Digital Photography and Photoshop 240. Joshua has earned many honors and awards. The highlights include Rotary Student of the Month, Cedarville President's Fellows Society Scholarship, National Merit Commended Student, and the highest SAT score in biz. Joshua is planning to attend Cedarville University. He plans to study computer science and pursue a career as a computer programmer. Joshua Hearn.
There's a lot of people here tonight. There's one thing I've learned these past 4 years, it's that high school is like an infamous parking lot that's dusty and riddled with potholes. It's a bumpy ride and sometimes, or often, hard to get through, and going through a rough time or a pothole may leave you or your car damaged a little, but ultimately, we got through it one way or another. Some people have spent a lot of time practicing avoiding those potholes, or have larger tires than others, and have a little bit of an advantage. Other people have less of an advantage, and have to avoid potholes when possible, and hope for the best. Sometimes the parking lot and or high school may seem so horrible that we or our cars break down. At these points in life, we're obviously discouraged, but we call on help. Fellow seniors, look into the stands. These people were here for you throughout high school and life in general, helping you with homework, with relationship issues, with making you happy, or even just providing a roof over your head and putting meals on the table, which is the very reason why they're here tonight. And all of our accomplishments are owed to them. Continue to rely on them when you need help, and you'll leave this parking lot in one piece, and having learned many valuable lessons. And maybe one day, not too far in the future, our impact on the parking lot will result in the people of Jackson County voting to pave it. Then, when we are old and decrepit, and our children or grandchildren experience it, it will become our back in my day story, to which they will roll their eyes and groan at in disbelief. Much like we might whenever we hear those words from our parents or grandparents. Mom and Dad, I can never say thank you enough or repay you for all the help you've given me while I struggled through this parking lot. Dad, you're my hero in life, and you gave me all the brains and competitiveness needed to become a valedictorian, and rooted me deep in discipline and habits, helping keep me accountable to the goals I set for myself. I hope that one day I can so positively impact someone the way you so positively impacted me. Mom, you're my biggest supporter in life and have encouraged me in so many ways. Your constant reminders that you're proud of me and that you love me is just as important and needed as any academic help I received, if not more. Through you, I am very laid back, which helped me get through exactly 9 finals weeks, helping me stay calm and collected, focusing on what needs to get done. You both managed to juggle 4 kids and all of our activities we participate in, all the while loving us and caring for us. I can confidently say that you guys are my favorite parents that I've had so far. 10 out of 10, definitely would recommend you guys to a friend. Thank you so much. To the class of 2019, since I'm the same age as all of you, it feels a little strange to give you advice. However, I will leave you with encouragement and a challenge. Although the other valedictorians and I are the only students allowed to talk through the microphone, we probably aren't the quote-unquote most successful ones on this stage. mainly because we all have our different standards and definitions of success. Webster's shouldn't be the one to define success because it's very individual. For some who are on the stage, it's competing at district, state, regional, national, or international levels of sports or academic competitions one or more times. For some, it's getting a job and starting to save money for college. For some, it's even being accepted into college. For me, success is defined as this little medal that keeps flipping over and is backwards. For others, like Dylan Kerr, who you'll hear from in a few minutes, who's been my friend since 5th grade, success is defined as also having this medal, like me, as well as one-upping me in GPA, and being able to say that he never received anything other than A in high school. For others still, like Christopher Hervey, who's been my friend since 6th grade, success is defined as finding and strengthening a passion for writing and playing music. And through his journey of high school, receiving an acceptance letter to college, which he originally was unsure of going to, as well as receiving a substantial amount of financial aid. For others, like Andy Croft, who's been my friend since 7th grade, success is defined as being a McDonald's manager and having more money invested in the stock market than anybody here at our age. For others still, like Sebastian Vaughn, who's also been my friend since 7th grade, success is defined as leaving high school with a great career choice in mind, and most, if not all, of his tuition paid off for college next year. For others still, like Monty Clausen, who's been my friend since 8th grade, success is defined as struggling through and prevailing from tough personal issues, and even when the odds have been stacked against him in life, he made it on the stage with the rest of us. For others still, like Hugh Meyer, who's been my friend since the start of junior year, success is defined as having a great career lined up in front of him, to the extent where, when after his first day at his internship, his superiors promptly offered him a job, to which he graciously accepted, and now enjoys very much. And for all of us, as is the case for many on the stage, one of our greatest successes is finding a great group of friends who stuck with each other through high school and even middle school. Thanks, guys, for these great past couple of years. If you're on this stage, you have achieved a great deal of successes, like getting through the parking lot without injuring yourself too badly, and graduating high school. There's two big ones right there. We worked hard to get here tonight, and to survive in the real world, we will need to continue to pursue this success. That is my challenge to you, class of 2019. Continue to seek out success, however you define it, and don't forget to let these wonderful people in the crowd help you along the way. Thank you.